Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another our live show. It's number 9. Can you believe it? I'm out of the world. So today we are celebrating Lily's birthday.
It's my birthday, guys. I'm turning 30. No, I am 33. I am 33. And I'm really excited because I get to spend time with Alexandra on my birthday.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Really nice.
Because you decided you're going to spend time with us.
Did you bake me a cake?
No, but I'm going to sing a song. And I have a wine because of your birthday. Celebrating your birthday. Okay. You don't have a wine or anything?
Why would I have wine? It's Alexandra, it's during the day. Why am I drinking wine at 4 p.m.?
Because it's your birthday, you can. And
you sing
because
a song?
It's your birthday, I can. I will sing a song. And I will, no squeeze today. And I will invite our beautiful souls to sing a song for Lily for her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lily. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah! It's my birthday.
Cheers, Lily. I want it for you.
I have water. I think Bo said he has wine too.
Good, Bo. Yay! We're celebrating Lily's birthday.
Here's an excuse. It's like 10 p.m. there.
Just want to say excuses for us to have a glass of wine.
See, there you go. There you go. Oh, look. Everyone's sending me happy birthday.
Radmila and Nicola, they're actually married. So they're watching together. Thank you, guys. And they're celebrating. Everybody's celebrating Lily's birthday. That's amazing. I love birthdays. Nice. I love it. And Lily, how are you feeling now?
I feel very mature and very wise to be 33.
Mm-hmm. Especially mature.
I feel good. You know what? This year has been such an incredible year. It's been like scary and fun and exciting all at the same time. It's like basically, you know how in life you go through like ups and downs and it's kind of gradual?
Yes.
And this year is basically like extreme highs, extreme lows, extreme highs, extreme lows. It's just been a crazy wild ride this year. And I think that's the reason why I'm so excited about my birthday this year. Usually, I was just talking to you about this before we got on. I usually don't get excited about my birthday in general. Because I'm like, it's another year. I'm a little bit older. I don't look that different. Yeah, that's it. But this year, I'm like, yeah, it's my birthday. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
And what is the biggest thing you learned this year?
I've learned so many things. The biggest thing that I learned this year, oh, Jesus.
She's so wise that she cannot come up with an answer.
Because there's so many. I think the biggest thing is that no matter how hard, that sounds, let me frame it better. This is live.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything that's worth having is going to be extremely difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult. And the bigger the thing is that you're going after, the bigger the hurdle is going to be. And this year has been a challenge for me in that way. All my life, I've been able to get the things I want eventually. And I've never worked so hard in my entire life. So hard. And there has been a lot of really challenging moments in my life. But I say moments because eventually that passes. So I just keep that in mind. It's like anything that's worth having is extremely hard to the point that you almost give up. But if you don't give up, it means that it's something that's really important to you. Yes. That's what I learned.
Good. Oh, I love that lesson. No, very cool. And this was a really nice year for you because you started, chasing your dream. You step up of your comfort zone. So many more beautiful years to you, Lily. And I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in the future. And we have so many people celebrating with you. This is amazing. Hi, Cliff. And Radmila is saying that she loves your shirt.
My shirt?
It highlights your beauty.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
And she said that her birthday is also in December. When is your birthday, Radmila?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. This shirt, actually interesting. This shirt my husband bought for me last year for my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
See? There is some kind of connection over there.
There you go. There you go.
You're shining in that shirt.
I'm very shiny. I'm very excited. So Alexandra, how are things with you?
So.
I
was listening now when you're saying like ups and downs, and this week was kind of weird for me. I felt so lazy and tired, and I felt guilty that I'm lazy and tired. So for the whole week, I was just like not doing anything really that mattered. And then I got frustrated me because how come I'm about be light and be positive and be productive, and then I'm not. So then it was just a vicious cycle, right? Like me, I'm gonna do something and then falling down. And then I set a date. I said, okay. And Tuesday, so it was like for a few days, and I said, Tuesday morning, I'm waking up very early. I'm gonna go on the beach, watch the sunrise, have my coffee, read a book, meditate, do all my morning routine that like fill me up with energy. And that's how I'm gonna start the new life, right? So for a few days, I let myself just relax and sleep and do nothing, watch Christmas movies. And there was some kind of like a failure for me, right? Because every day, if I'm not doing what I'm here supposed to do, it's a failure. And I forgive myself for that. Still not completely, but I'm getting there. And this morning, I woke up at 6, went on the beach, did all my morning routine, and I feel amazing. So today I'm very happy, but these days I was like kind of so getting better. So that was because I want to be honest. I don't want to pretend like every day is a high productive day for me. It's not. And I'm still learning and, developing and growing and experimenting. So there it is, my truth.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thanks, Alexandra, for actually sharing that, because that's not easy. It's not easy to share something like that, especially because you're in the motivational world and you want to be, you want to coach people, you want to do different things. It's hard to show that side to you because you feel like if people think that I don't always have good days, how am I going to actually help them? Which is what I think about sometimes. So last Tuesday when we did our live, after we did our live, I don't know, I was just so incredibly tired. And a whole series of events happened after the after our show, and then I had to teach classes for another 4.5 hours, and I was just so tired. And like you, I didn't want to pretend anymore. I don't want to pretend, oh, I'm so positive, everything is great. It wasn't. So I was honest with my class. I was like, look, guys, we're all like, we believe in family. Our one word is family. It's like, we're family, and I think you guys deserve the truth. I could pretend to be happy and positive and energetic. The truth is I'm not feeling that way. I'm not having the best of days. And I think that you deserve to know the truth. And all of them, they just came up and they hugged me. They're like, Lily, we love you. We love you on your best days and your worst days. Don't worry. And it wasn't really for that it was really sweet that they did that. It was more that people deserve to know the truth. Right? You're not doing anyone a favor, yourself and others, by pretending to be at a certain mood that you're not. And then after like half an hour, I perked right up and we all had a great time together. But I think that's also what brings people closer to you, showing that you are human and you have bad days too. We all have bad days. As long as it doesn't go on for too long and becomes a habit, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the one thing that there is like my number one is always being honest. So here it is. And that's why I think we connected, because you are very honest, and you would say like, today I'm not really, but it's normal. And then we can, if we open up, then we can hear some new suggestions and ideas, or like if we say it out loud, acknowledge it, then we can learn and change it. So there is the little advice for everybody: don't hold it inside. Let it out, and it's gonna be better.
Let it out, let it go, and then get better. That's all it is. That's all it is. So Alexandra, as always, I have questions for you. This one actually comes from a friend of mine, and it's a bit of a personal question, and he really wants help. Okay, so he's saying, Alejandro is his name. He says, I am 25 and I've never had a girlfriend. On top of that, I have social anxiety. I really want to live a normal life, but I don't know how.
Okay, so first of all, having a girlfriend, just because having a girlfriend is not going to bring you any happiness, and you're not going to feel normal now when you have a girlfriend if you're not feeling like normal, like whatever you consider normal now when you are alone. So, and the reason why people, like, it's not like you're ugly or because of your look that you don't have a girlfriend, right? So that's obvious, because everybody has different eyes, different perspectives. So it's not one model fits all, right? So it's not about physical appearance. It's about what is inside. So you are not feeling worthy, and you are not feeling, you don't have self-esteem, like, you know, high self-esteem, and you don't believe that you deserve it. So you shouldn't ask the question, how can I get a girlfriend? You should say, how I can love myself. Because we all want to be around people who are loving themselves, who are cheerful and joyful and full of energy, right? We are attracted to that kind of people. But if somebody is in misery and somebody's saying, oh, you know, I'm ugly, I'm dumb, I'm not worthy, I'm just weird, or whatever you're telling yourself or whoever, that's just not gonna, you are not feeling like you deserve to be around anybody. So why would anybody be around you if you don't want to be around yourself? So I would start there, start appreciating yourself, because you are worthy, and you have so much to give to the world. And by not loving yourself, you're not giving that, right? You're like hiding inside, and that's just sad that you can give so much to the world and you're not doing it. So let's do a little steps how you can start appreciating yourself, how you can find maybe charisma, right? So do things that are interesting to you and be yourself. Stop pretending that you're somebody who you're not just so you can have a girlfriend. Because even if you find a girlfriend, it wouldn't be the right for you, because it would be for that other guy who are you pretending to be. So when you are yourself, when you love and respect yourself, the girl will come right away. And it would be the perfect for you, because when you are who you are, you will attract people who are really into you. And then it's not gonna be, you're not gonna pretend, you don't need to be weird or whatever, you know, you're struggling with. You can just be yourself and love and respect yourself. And this is gonna happen. So, and then another practical advice after you start loving and respecting yourself, go online, right? If you're not feeling like going out on the bar, and you know it's not gonna happen at once, you're gonna decide, you know what, no, I'm feeling like I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm gonna find a girlfriend, right? Like if you're not like that, it's not gonna happen. So go online, and on your page you can write very honestly who you are. That's the easiest way. Be your 100%, be honest, and then if one person comes, whoever want to interact with you, it will be here because of you. So that would be my advice. I don't want to be here any longer. I know you have some advices also. So be yourself, respect yourself, and go online.
Go online. That's how wonderful couples meet.
Yes. So you do have a story to tell us, Lily?
I met my husband online.
Mm-hmm.
And let me get this, you know, so with Alejandro, like he's a friend of mine, so you know, I'm not as nice about the feedback as you were. But yes, it does come down to really loving who you are, knowing that you know, I really disliked this saying before, is like blah blah blah, you know, my partner completes me. You should never ever have someone complete you, you need to be complete to begin with. And really having, what I said to him, I was like, you have to tell yourself that you're going to be okay either way. It's fine. If you have a girlfriend, you don't have a girlfriend, if they reject you, if they don't, you're going to be okay either way. And having that, I think it ties back to you talking about worthiness, right? If this girl rejects me, which happens, I have been rejected by guys before. I'm going to say it out loud. I have asked out guys, and the guys are like, no, I have a girlfriend. I'm like, okay, well, that's good.
Good to know.
It's good to know. I mean, it's good, right? I wouldn't want him anyway. If he has a girlfriend, he shouldn't be talking to me, which is obviously true. But it's going to happen. Rejection is part of life. He's going to get rejected by girls. So you get rejected by customers if you're starting a business. I receive rejections all the time as a business owner. You just have to tell yourself that I am going to be okay either way. And, you know, I have a story as well. So, you know, I'm a dancer, right? Alexandra?
Yes.
I'm a dancer, and I've been a dancer for the past almost 12 years now. So when I was 11, I think it was 11 or 12. I think it was 11 years old when I first moved to Canada. And like Alejandro, I had like social anxiety because I didn't feel normal. I felt like I was always very different. I still feel very different, but in a good way now. So in class, we had the school dance, and we had to be paired up with different people. It was like a 50s like sock hop. I'm dating myself. It's like a 50s dance, like a swing dance we had to do. And this guy, I'm going to say his name because I always say it. So this guy named Hector, who I had a huge crush on, Hector from El Salvador. We're friends now, so it's okay now. He got partnered up with me because we were both overweight, so we could complement each other really well.
You were overweight? I didn't know that.
Oh my God. I weighed 130 pounds when I was 11 years old. I weigh 130 pounds now.
So just to see a difference.
I was like tiny too. I was like a round ball. And I remember him saying to me, no, not saying to me, saying to his friend, he's like, oh man, why am I dancing with Lily? I wish I was paired up with one of those pretty girls. Damn, Hector. And then that like scarred me up for a long, long time. And even till this point, I feel I trace it back to that moment is a reason why I'm a dancer today. I'm like, I'll show you. I will dance so well that I'll have hundreds of men dancing with me.
And you did. So good for you.
It's true. Actually, I probably have danced with thousands of men, actually. It's probably in the thousands. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. But, you know, I'm married now, and I eventually attracted someone who loved me for who I was because I adopted the attitude that I'm going to be okay either way. I don't need to be accepted to be called pretty or whatever it is. I'm going to be okay. So Alejandro, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay either way. I also got him to approach girls.
Oh, good. And
he got rejected, but I was like, it's okay. See, the first time it really hurts, and then later on it gets better. So just keep doing it. It's fine.
Yeah, just practice rejection. That's awesome.
That's good. I could do that because he's a friend of mine. But, you know, in general. All right.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Were you going to say something?
No, I just love that you make him, you know, do some practical things.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah.
Like what? What's the worst could happen? What's the worst that can happen?
And also, why you need to fit in a box, right? Like, oh, I'm 25, like with all these systems and rules I should have and date like hundreds of girlfriends, you know, and I'm not, so must be something wrong with me. It's not. And I think when people are different than a system and you find somebody who is also different from the system, it's going to be a better connection between two of you than if you are like everybody else. So just stay who you are.
Yes. Accept yourself for whoever you are. And we good. Okay, next question, Alexandra.
You can say that Lily's dancing. She's dancing. Lily's
I know. I'm standing right now. It's hard for me to stay still, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stand still.
And I just want to say.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say hi to Jordan because he joined us. Hi, Jordan. Thank you for watching.
Hello,
we are
Jordan.
celebrating Lily's birthday, just so you know. Okay, Lily, you can continue now.
Hello, Jordan. I wonder if our beautiful souls have any suggestions about in the love department finding the right
come on,
person.
beautiful souls. What do you think?
Yeah.
Give us some advice for Alejandro. Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday. So, what is your suggestion, beautiful souls? How would you solve this?
Yeah.
He's 25 and he doesn't have a girlfriend. What is your advice?
Yeah, I'm curious. We gave our own advice. Let's see what they say. Okay.
And okay.
This is my question. That's why I'm so excited about it. I'm very excited. So there's this idea that successful people have certain habits. Like they don't become, this is what I believe in. I don't think successful people are born that way. I think they create success for themselves. And there are certain habits and certain mindsets that goes into being successful. So I want to find out from you. I know one of the things that you have been doing a lot is like researching about habits and how to be more successful. So I wanted to find out if there are any habits that we can all of us can incorporate our life.
Yes, I am. Also, first, I want to say that I believe also that successful people are not born that way. They're just having growth mindset, and they decided they're gonna do whatever it takes to be successful. So they're doing daily steps, right, towards that success, whatever their dream is. And every time they fail, they just say, okay, that was a big lesson for me. So what I learned, what I can change, what I can do better, and they just continue. And I would say I'm reading High Performance Habits. I am actually studying the Brendon Burchard book, High Performance Habits. And I'm just so impressed with that book, and I'm learning so much. And it's actually proven that you need to have certain habits to succeed in any area in your life, even like in a relationship, in your personal development, in your business, your health, anything, right? So, and I also notice with myself, like if I do my morning routine and my habits during the day, I have an amazing day. And these days I didn't do it, right? So I didn't have none of my morning routines, and only thing that I was continue doing is my meditation, because my meditation for me is a sacred thing. So that was the only thing I did. And this morning when I did my morning routine and I did my morning meditation, I was reading, I was doing a little bit of yoga, and just appreciating, being grateful. I was looking at the ocean, and I'm grateful for where I live and this beauty that I can see in my eyes and everything. Like I was going very deep, and just changed my whole day because of that. And I think that there is not one certain set of habits that here you go, like you do this and then you're gonna be successful. I think everybody needs to find their own habits. Mm-hmm. So one thing that like I love is meditation and gratefulness, like gratitude practice. It really made wonders. So if I know, you notice, if I don't write down in my journal things I'm grateful for that day, I'm not really like mindful and focused. So I need to keep reminding myself, oh, you know what, like whatever stressful situation comes, I will remind myself, oh, I'm grateful for this, this, and this, right? So I would just say to experiment and to do research, what would work for you. And also one thing that I love that I learned from Brendon Burchard, I have on my phone, I'm using it. I have on my phone the 3 times per day, the alarm goes on and it says love, light, magic, which makes me think for a minute. And then I say, lead with love, be light, do magic. And I say this to myself, and then I remind myself, like I ask myself, am I in this moment doing this? And if I'm not, then why not? And how I can start doing it. And then actually I changed my phone last week and I didn't set it up on my new phone. So maybe that's why I wasn't so off my whole schedule and everything. So I will do it now after the live. So, but that helped me a lot, like little triggers like that. And then just see what works for you. Like for me, when you hear me? You hear me good? Something is breaking.
No, I can hear you. I just put myself on mute because there's background noise. That's why.
So what I was so for me, it's working when I'm waking up very early, but for Lily it doesn't, right? So it's not like one thing, it's for everybody. So find your own habits, but experiment what works, because habits are keys to success. So, and I would recommend this book because it actually teaches you to find your own habits. And I'm still not through the whole book. So when I am, I will probably talk about it more. And I will set my final habits for my life. So then I will talk a little more about it. So tell us, Lily. Don't worry about the background music. Lily is having a little party in the background.
This is my shimmy. This is what 12 years of dance has done for me. I actually I'm always looking for habits. And I'm very open to it. I will try it. I will try it to see if it actually works. And I do get what you mean, though. You know, some certain habits that work for you might not work for everybody. But keep an open mind. Like for you, you said you have a trigger. That are you bringing light, you were saying, into the situation. I have something very similar too. Every time, I think I learned that from Brendon Burchard as well. He's always talking about, like, are you bringing the joy in this room? I think we're all responsible for bringing in our own energy. And you know, for me, I've been teaching dance classes for the past 4 years. I have gone on stage and spoken in front of a lot of people. And sometimes, okay, I'll give you a really good example. So right before, I don't think anyone has heard this, maybe Alexandra has, right before my TEDx talk, which is like a massive deal. Like being a TEDx speaker is a massive thing. Right before my talk, the MC comes up to me and this is what he says. So we haven't really figured everything out yet. You're the first person, so we're gonna treat you like a guinea pig. And if things go wrong with you, then we know how to fix it for next time. That's what he says to me right before I go on stage. And then I thought to myself, like, you know what? I'm not going to let that bother me because I am responsible to bring the joy, the intention, the excitement on the stage. Nobody else is responsible for that. I'm here to set the stage the way I want. And that is for people like to take action. My entire TEDx talk was about taking action and not waiting for something to happen to you. And I was like, I'm going to make this happen. And I did. And it's a reminder, because a lot of times we might let things affect us. Like that could have affected me very differently if I didn't take that mindset. So I like that trigger. I think that triggers, I think there's some universal habits that work in general. Like you mentioned, the gratitude, I think it works. I don't see how it cannot work. That's,
yeah, if somebody, yeah, I agree. If somebody really practice it and not just write it down, but experience it and feel it. Because it's not about writing down like, and oh, okay, I finished my habit. It's about actually feeling it. Because when you feel grateful, you cannot feel anything negative, right? You cannot be, so that's, like you said, universal. So if you don't have any habits at all, start with being grateful. So.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I practice gratitude every day. I used to actually list them in a Facebook group. I haven't recently. And I noticed that even practicing and then thinking about it over and over again, it really does help. But there's something very powerful in writing it down, which I haven't done consistently in the last couple of months or so because my routine has changed so significantly, but I notice a difference. So habits are very important. So I'm trying to go back into being more consistent in writing them down, not only just practicing it, because that's important. Important.
And so, the beautiful thing is, what is your habits?
What is your habits?
What is your habits, beautiful souls?
There you go.
Evan is here. Hello, Evan, our beautiful soul.
Evan is back. Evan has a very busy day today. very, very exciting stuff coming on his YouTube channel, which is what makes him very busy today. But he joined us today, though. Look at that.
Thank you. And we are so excited to see what is exciting coming on our channel.
Evan, so the Facebook group that I'm talking about is a Facebook group that Evan started a while ago, like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, where we list 3 things that we're grateful for. And he's telling me, he's like, I could go right now and list the 3 things I'm grateful for.
So Lily will do it now. And I remember when Evan was having this kind of like a challenge or gratefulness thing on his Evan Carmichael Live channel. And it was every morning. So every time when I'm home, I would pop up and then I would write out things that I'm grateful for. And it was always amazing feeling. And I remember that there was a lot of people, and then they shut it down. He stopped doing it because it wasn't that many people. And some of us, we felt very sad about it. But then he went and started creating some more amazing things. So that was cool. And we all continuing to be grateful. So that's good.
I'm actually typing it right now. So the 3 things I'm grateful for. Number 1 is 33 years of me.
Yay!
33 years of me. I'm very, very grateful for myself and all the things I have done and all the things I'm about to do. And then second thing I'm grateful for is my live YouTube. And number 3, I am grateful for Mr. Evan Carmichael. And I'm just not saying that. It's absolutely true. There you go. Here, hold on. Woohoo! You see? I did it!
Oh, good job, Lily. So I would say what I am grateful for now. I am grateful for Evan's new book that arrived, but I still didn't open it.
Oh, you didn't open it.
Didn't open it. I'm actually, after this live, I want to make a video, and I want to film it because I want to make a review when I start reading it. It's gonna be honest review, so I'm hoping it's good. I'm sure it's good.
You said it's gonna be an honest review. Do you ever do fake reviews? Come on, it's always honest.
No, always honest, like I said. And
I have a complaint about the book. I have one complaint.
There's no you in a book. Is that a complaint?
No. Evan knows what my complaint. My complaint is there's not enough Evan Carmichael in there.
It's gonna be my complaint. So.
But it's all very, very good stuff. That's the only complaint I have.
And I will my beautiful souls. Evan Carmichael top 10 rules for success. Go check it out. And it's one. I will read it how he said. It's 1 page per day. So you read 1 page and you got 2 big ideas, and then you actually do something about it. So I think it would help me a lot, especially now when I'm in this kind of transition in my mind, going crazy, and I'm doing something and I'm not doing it, and then I need to do it perfectly or I'm not gonna do it at all, and it's just crazy. So I really need this book, and I'm probably excited about it.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm grateful for today.
Okay, and what else? You have 2 more, right?
Yeah, so this is the first time. Second time is that I can call Lily a friend, because she became a very special person to me. And so I'm very, very grateful. And I'm very grateful for the internet, because if it's no internet, then we would never met each other. We would never have this live. We can never spread our message, our ideas. And it would be much harder to change the world if we don't have an internet. So grateful for that.
Nice. See, lots of gratitude. What are the 3 things all the beautiful souls in the chat are grateful for today? Let's say.
While we're waiting for that, we have Radmila. She answered the first question, which was about habits. So my habits are singing for good vibe. Oh, I like that. And at night when I get to bed, I'm always thanking God for all that He gave me. My hubby, my baby, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, gratitude is amazing. And good for you, Radmila, for practicing it. That's very, very nice. That's probably why you're here, because you are because I think the grateful people are ones that eventually happier and want to improve, want to help others to also be grateful. So that's why kind of we all connect, I think, and we all meet here. My beautiful son.
Ah, so much gratitude.
Oh my birthday! It's Chloe's birthday.
It's my birthday. So there's a couple of comments coming from Mr. Evan Carmichael. He's saying, superhero immediate action. So I think I need to give a little bit more context about that. So Alexandra, do you have a favorite superhero or a shiro or an inspiring person that you look up to?
From the movies or from real life?
It doesn't matter. I'll go. So give you some context. So I used to do a lot of Afro-Brazilian dance, and it's a lot about spirituality and channeling different gods and goddesses, and we have to manifest each one. It's actually a really, really like freeing kind of experience. And the one that I always identified with was, her name is Oya. Oya is the goddess of violent storms.
Well, that's very intriguing.
Yeah, she's but she's the reason why she's goddess of violent storms is because she's a goddess of change. So she will give you like little hints. She's like, hey, you know, maybe you should change this, maybe you should change that. She'll like drop little hints, and if you don't listen, she'll come and just like wipe everything out, because she wants good in the world, and she's all about rebirth. So every time I'm having a moment that I don't, you know, I want to take an immediate action, I'm like, I'm gonna channel Oya. Like, what is she gonna do? She just goes and like just destroys everything, but all for creating new life and rebirth. Oh, so that's why I have a superhero moment, and then we created this thing called superhero moment to call for immediate action. So.
Oh, I love that. And I don't have a superhero like from the like gods or from the mythology or even from the movies, like you know, like Spider-Man and Batman and you know, like Wonder Woman. But one person there is a hero for me is my older sister. Aww. She's a very superhero to me for everything she's been through and how strong she is. So I think about her a lot. And then I would just say, like, if she could do all these things, then I can. And also another lady that is 85 years old now, and her name is Annette. And I was just having dinner with her last night, and I love spending time with her. And she also been through a lot in her life. And you know, people from real life that I know the real stories and how they overcome it are my superheroes. And I always think about them, and then I say, you know what, what I'm going through is nothing. Like, I can do it, and I will go through this, because if they could, I can. So
yeah, nice. See, that's the whole point of it. It's anytime, like, we all need an extra push once in a while. We're all amazing and we're heroes in our own right. And once in a while, when things get really hard, or we're afraid of rejection, or there's some kind of fear involved, we could channel someone. Like for you, it would be Annette, or your bigger sister. Like, what would Annette do? What would my bigger sister do? She would do this. Like, she's not going to procrastinate. And for me, it's more like, what would Oya do? Like, she would come and like change everything. She doesn't need anyone's permission. She's going to do it. I like that superhero mission.
Well, my beautiful soul. Oh, Danitz is here. Hi, Danitz. We missed you. Come on, where you been? Oh, she just got home. Okay. Okay. And Radmila said that she's grateful for us. Thank you, Radmila. We are grateful for you as well. And for the snow. And yes, let's talk about snow. It's snowing now for your birthday?
It is so snowing. See, I'm drawing a heart. I love the snow. I love winter. It is so nice.
I miss the snow. That's the only thing I miss in Florida. Snow. And I don't miss the cold, but just the snow.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love the snow. It's so nice. It's so nice. Any other questions coming in from the live chat?
No, and just Radmila is saying about her daughter's health. Then she has a high temperature. And we just want to send her some love and light and hope she's going to be good. She's getting stronger. She's a little baby. Happy birthday. And we need to come to the end of this celebration.
Ah, so exciting.
The time is flying when you're having fun on Lily's birthday.
It's true. Did Evan Carmichael have a question? He has lots of questions. No challenge though today. What's your 24-hour gratitude mission, Lily? I don't know what that means. I don't know what he means by that.
Can you explain a little more? I wonder what it means about that.
I don't know what that means. Well, the 24-hour mission I have been talking about a lot. It's a concept that I brought into my coaching sessions because I believe that we all have big dreams, but we need to chunk it down to make it reachable for us. Because sometimes you have this big goal, like I have this giant goal. I want us to live in a world where we can all live our potential, which will never fully happen, but it keeps me going.
Sorry, but something just break. As soon as you said my big mission is the internet broke. So it's very important for us to hear your dream. So please, you can just.
It's just a suspense. Yeah, I have this big mission. I've always had this dream, but I was afraid to articulate it. And that's to live in a world where we can all move towards our truest potential. And it's been a goal of mine since I was a little kid because I've always saw myself a lot more than what I was. Even though when I was little, I used to dream about being a flight attendant. Like I wanted to be a flight attendant. And that was like my biggest goal. And then became like, I wanted to be a nun because nuns stand for something good. They have a mission. I've always been me as a nun.
Imagine Lily as a nun. Oh my God. Oh. When I have bad days, I will imagine that, and then I will feel better.
That's true. That's true. So, hold on a second. Here you go. From what?
Something is
happening. I'm back.
Lily's back.
Okay. So we're talking about the 24-hour mission. So for me to wake up every single morning thinking about this giant mission is very motivating, but at the same time, it's a little bit paralyzing because it makes me feel like, wow, who am I to do all of this stuff? And I think a lot of people can identify with that. Like, who am I to go out there and change the world? I'm this little tiny person. So 24-hour mission was born out of that, is how can I make things that are realistic and accessible in the next 24 hours to reach my big mission? And I introduce that to all my clients. It's challenging, but it's not so challenging to the point that they don't do it. And it gives them the confidence to keep going and keep going towards their goal. So that's the 24-hour mission. I don't know what the gratitude stuff he means by that, though. I don't know that. Maybe he'll explain it later.
Evan, please explain it later. maybe things you will do from gratitude in 24 hours.
Maybe. I'll do it.
And actually, this morning, when I was meditating, I had this idea cross my mind. So I wrote it down, 30 days of appreciating people. So
I like that.
So it was just my idea in my meditation. So I every day, like I did it today, and then I will do it every day for 30 days. I will pick one person, and then I will, send them my appreciation and gratitude and what they mean to me. So, and then I will see, how I think that will keep me feeling more grateful, and it's gonna help them, it's gonna help me, and I think everybody's gonna be happy and in love. So that we'll see. I will tell you what's happening after 30, because it needs to be 30 different people. Yeah. So
I don't know 30 different people.
Well, that's the point, right? So I'm not having in my everyday life 30 people that I'm seeing and interacting every day. So we'll see.
Oh, that's so awesome. And then you have to tell them what you appreciate about them?
Yes.
That is good. I like that. I like that a lot because it takes gratitude to the next level. Now you're going to tell them what you appreciate about them.
And Dalit said, sounds really awesome. I'm going to try that. So I'm not sure, is it about a 24-hour mission or appreciating people? But I think you can try both and let us know what you think about it.
All right. Yes.
So we, what is that? What did you say?
I said cool.
Oh, cool. And we gave you a lot of advice, and a lot of little habits that you can start implementing, my beautiful souls. So let us know what you think. Let us know what is your habits, what is your gratitude practices, and what you will do today to change your life and to do something towards your dream.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm gonna ask you, my beautiful souls. Come on.
Okay. But what am I gonna do?
But you're gonna be teaching salsa and then getting drunk because it's your birthday.
No, I don't get drunk. I have very low tolerance. I cannot drink. If I have half a drink, I will be falling apart. Or just it's just me. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
What is that one thing I'm gonna do? So today I started doing something different. Like I told you, I'm standing because I found that my energy was so low last Tuesday. I just like felt like drained and tired. So today I'm like, I'm gonna stand and see how that works. And it has helped with my energy. So I always want to do my best. And today I feel like I have done my best. And the next week I'm gonna do better.
Yeah, we are improving every day. So
yes, exactly.
She said that. So, my beautiful souls and Lily, thank you so much for your time. And thank you for celebrating Lily's birthday with us. Yay!
It's my birthday.
And this was Extraordinary Light Show number 9. And we're going to see you next week. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Next number 9.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.